What?
Your feel-good soundtrack is here. The Triad's new Mix 99.5.
Hi.
Everything good, lady?
Yes.
Are you lying?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured that.
She was being real bad while ago. Being wild, wild, wild. Let me see if you get this trash bag together. And get me a drink. Hey, Wolf Lover. Hey, Shadow Dreamer. Welcome, 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 everybody. Come on in. Well, I was able to get the actual deed to Ben Hill Lane today, guys. Can you believe it? I know, right? Can't beat Prince. I was watching a while ago the West Boys. Their bio dad finally came forward and talked. And I thought that was really great, you know. Yeah, we got the dude. We got the papers. Got your combat boots on. That's right. We're on the wells. Well, Grandma Butterfly, we got the paperwork. I was able to speak with the Register of Deeds downtown, and I guess good news is we can take Karen Goad and William Goad completely out of it. We were right all along. In no way, shape, or form were they ever involved with the wells. Never knew the wells. So all of that's great, and we're able to put all those pieces together, and we got their entire background and how everything took place. Then the shade comes back in. So here's the shade. When Claudia Trent sold it to Don, according to this deed, she sold it to him for $10, not the $35,000 that they have outstanding that we see. And guess who the notary is on all the paperwork? A Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore. So guess what Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore and Claudia S. Trent have in common? Anybody want to know? I'll let you all guess. I love it when you guys guess. Come on. Wonder what he's a reverend of. Come on. Oh, looky there. I'm done peopling. You got it. You got it. You got it. Yes, she actually sold it to him, according to this paper, for $10 on April the 13th, 2015. Oh, I will take this off. I do look horrible, so y'all don't be next person screenshots and I'm a pop. So these are the actual signed deed from the Register of Deeds. So she sold it to him. $10. And we've got to look into this notary.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And it was long after Karen was dead, so there was no need to ever bring this up and say that your mother had died and gave you that land. And I don't know why he did that at all. But there's still a lot of shady thing. Yeah, $10. It was sold to him by the Claudia S. Trent. Now, she actually acquired this from Karen Goad, which this doesn't surprise me, on November 17th, 2010. Now, I know that Karen died in 2011, so more than likely her health was already bad. And as a lifelong member of the LDS Church, one of the things that she would have been required to do is sign over her property or anything else over to the church. So I'm not surprised at all that that's how she ended up getting it. Oh, yeah, he done effed up. Why you want to keep alive? So, and the funny thing about that is when Karen, she was the only one alive that time. William wasn't alive. When she gave it to Claudia Trent, The same Reverend notarized that then on November 17th, 2010. And the Register of Deeds says that I was correct, that Claudia Trent does do a lot of properties in that area, in the Churchill area, for the LDS Church. So, imagine that. So, just like we said in the beginning, I'll give you a house to live in and a job to do, and you'll join our church and do as I say and say as I do. This is what we have here. So, the only person that could have came with that lie, tell them that your mom died and gave you that land, is the church. There'd be no other reason for this. But I want to look into Reverend Roger Dinsmore. Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore, Hawkins County, Tennessee. Dinsmore. And I haven't had these 10, 15 minutes, so I haven't not got to read all of them. But I have them going all the way back to the 70s, y'all. So I do got to go all the way through them. I want to read every bit of it, like how they ever got it and everything. But yeah, this is what it actually says for Don's portion. I'll read it to you. It says, this instrument made and entered this day, the 13th day of April 2015, by and between Claude S. Trent, party of the first part, and Donald Wesley Wells Jr., party of the second part. That for in consideration of the sum of $10 cash in hand paid, the receipt of which is hereby acknowledged, and other good and valuable consideration, the party of the first party hereby conveys and quitclaims into the party of the second part, the heirs, the assigns, all the rights, title, and interest to, and all certain tract or parcel of land described as follows, located at 110 Bill Hill Road, Rogersville, Tennessee, situated on the 6th Civil District of Hawkins County, Tennessee, and being more or particularly described as follows. And then it gives us a long list of how to describe it. So, that's facts. What's wrong after a human? Yeah, Grandma Butterfly. Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore. We need to know more about him. So, this does a couple things for us. We know we were completely right about Karen. And actually, we talked about Karen, and I've got this paperwork that goes all the way back from the 70s, how her and Karen actually got it, and who they got it from. They got it from a guy that owned a flooring company. I'll show you their paperwork. I just haven't gotten to read every bit of it, but this is their paperwork. So I've got all the original signed deeds. And when I talked to the register, she said that, she was familiar with Miss Claudia Trent and how many properties she is doing. She said that I might want to make the district attorney aware of what we think is going on. I said, yeah, we might. But she was very cooperative. She emailed them right to me. So my point is, why all this time and all the games has everybody played when they could have done what we've been doing, right? The part that shows the property, when William and her bought it, well, there's a part that actually tells me whose all land it meets to. That'll probably help you, because I read that. It helped me a lot, because it told me whose property it all aligned with. I know it was the lights on one side, and this might help you right here. It says, bounded on the north by property of Morlock and Dykes heirs, on the east by property of Luther Smith, on the south by the property of Glenn Light, and on the west by the property of Jess Simpson, containing 18 acres, more or less, and being the same property conveyed to the party of the first part by deed dated May 4th, 1974, that is on record at the registrar's office at foresaid book, deed 217, page 320. So it was actually 18 acres. We have 7 acres missing in action. But if I gave you something $10, don't be asking me what I did with your other 7 acres. Vibes, I'll be glad to send you this whole thing in an email if you want it, or anybody else that wants it. Shoot me an email and I'll send it back to you. Because I mean, it's not like it's something I'm saving for myself. This is for you guys. Y'all worked for it just as much as I did. Everybody's been looking for it. So if you want it, shoot me an email. I'll send it to you. Some of you may know better what you're reading than what I do, but these are the ones where it was once Sullivan County. I guess Hawkins County might have split off, but it gives their old addresses where they used to live and everything. But I'll be glad to forward this to whoever wants to see it. But yeah, it is definitely the church, and it is definitely a case of you come to the church and work for us to join the church, and we'll give you land to live on. I mean, when their people die, you know that's part of what they say. You're supposed to give everything you got to the church. So you got land, you got a house, you got whatever, you're going to give it to them. This is what's going to happen to it.
You got that right, Kevin. You got $1,000 as well. Congratulations. To win this hour, text easy to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text.
But why the lie? Why the lie now bringing up Claudia Trent? Said that Claudia Trent did his wedding too. I can't figure that out. Because the Register of Deeds even said that Claudia Trent does live in. Yeah, I'm going to put it either one. It's in the Justice for Summer Wells email right now, but I'll probably put it. I'm going to put it out on this station because it's for Don Wells. David can decide. The notary is a reverend. Yeah, and he's on both of them. He's on when Claudia got it from Karen, like a couple months before Karen died, and he is also on giving it to Don. So I find that kind of particular. But his name is Reverend. Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore, Dinsmore of Hopkins County. Well, according to their picture, they got married in 2016 after Summer was born. And that's when they were in front of Claudia Trent. Yeah, there you go. Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore. I'll just click that right there because everybody's going to ask probably because that is probably one of our number one. Need to find out who he is. I bet you he's at the church. Who wants to bet? I need to take bets here because I'm feeling kind of psychic. We should be taking bets. So why? I don't understand. Why didn't he just say I bought the land or $10? He got that for $10. Don't act like he got a cheap deal and it was $5. Just love. It was $10. Don paid her $10. It says no. Don will be paying for the rest of his life for that. I bet 3 bites on Snickers. You better go ahead and sign them on in. My house, it's the radio and David. Who is singing right now?
Me?
No, you're not singing.
I was singing.
That's the lady singing in there.
That's my inner channel.
Sounded like she was dying. It's probably David singing.
That was my inner channel.
Your inner channel?
Yeah. I was in touch with my feelings.
You can't super chat in here, so you had to go super chat one of them other channels. Caterwauling. That was caterwauling shit. That might have been Mert. She's running around with a microphone too. So I never know around here. So that was the good news about that. Feeling like I could just wipe that whole thing with Karen and William out. Have their entire ancestry history now and all their deed work to show what all happened. But I felt like that was great. But then, and I felt vindicated that it went right into that church. But it's still sad that you have to give everything you got before you die to that church. And I'm not comfortable with the dates on them like that, so close to being. I mean, you can backdate something if you know a notary good enough. Bob sent an email, forward that to my email from the Register of Deeds with all that paperwork.
Well, the thing about this is you're going to have to help me here.
Just hit forward and put in their email that they just sent you.
Well,
and it'll go. If not, I'll do it.
It's to your other email.
Yep. Battle 1. We got to keep score too. Battle 1 goes to us. We got our point on this one. Now the next battle. What do we got to prove next? Who he really is? Is that our next? Oh, God. I'm dead. I don't know if we could ever do that. No, I'm kidding. We'll be able to do that. I did a spreadsheet today and I put in all his dates, and so I decided if you guys want it, I'll put it up and you guys can print it out and copy it, and we'll be able to fill in stuff as we learn more. That's right. Don's going to stay at a 0 too. Makes up some more lies. Did y'all hear today that Adventures with Purpose said that they got information from law enforcement that Summer's not in the water, so they don't need to search? I just heard it, but I didn't hear the details. In the water if you don't know where she's at. That makes me super suspicious. Oh, Lord, no. There's another line. Oh, what are you saying? There's another line of these? Oh, no, Vibes. Reverend Dinsmore pleaded guilty to 2 felony charges. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe that's why she said, y'all might want to call the DA's office with this information if it looks suspicious. I said, I just might do that. Because it's totally sus. I was on phone. I'm like, I'm just fed up. Like, all these properties she's got are all dated, all effed up. It don't even make no sense. I wasn't even going to believe it was a real Claudia Trent that were around here. And she said, yeah, I've met her. She's an old lady. She lives in Utah, but she does come here and do a lot of land deals for the church. And I'm like, my eyes rolled out my head.
Tell them too. Okay, they're on the way.
David said they're on their way, y'all. Whoever sent emails for them. 3 grandkids today. I feel you, happy camper. I'm glad you're here, though.
Tell her said Merch can have another.
Yeah, they said he pled guilty like 2 felony counts. We don't know what of yet because I haven't got to see it. Hey, Anis. What was interesting on Ziggy's last night? Oh, David? Because the word if's on there. You know what? I'm going to just go punch somebody square in the nose. I don't understand what their problem is. Their problem is they've never researched a case before first. That's their problem, okay? Because if they had, then they would have known that would not be there at all if there was no problem with them flying, okay? Go pull yours, go pull theirs, go pull anybody else's. You won't see that. Now, what it does want me to do is upgrade my membership even more than I'm already paying to find out which list they're on, which I know they're not a terrorist. I know all they're doing is saying, hey, if they try to travel out of the country, we want to know about it. And I know the day they were at it. I mean, it's not always there, guys. We look at it all the time. I heard what she said. She wasn't giving us hell or nothing, so. But she got that for, it was a good thing. But yeah, she did point out the word if, and it's not, so. About the divorce. I didn't hear that because I tuned out the rest. Was she really saying that the divorce, like with Karen and them? Because Karen and William, we've just proved, are completely out of this deal. No. Who? Oh no, I didn't hear it. The only part we heard about us was the thing David put up. I don't even know who Dawn is. I told you I have a hard time concentrating on drama stuff. It don't got no facts in it. I'm kind of like, Dawn Keller. Dawn Keller. That old lady that lives there? That's taking care of the house and stuff? Squaw Tit's friend? The old lady we seen in there, right? No, that's Dale. Dawn. Well, I don't know who Dawn is then. Is that somebody that's been in the house? Dawn Keller? Yeah. Candace has a best friend? That's all news to me. Dale is. Don't put pictures in my head. That even sounds disgusting without knowing any of the details. Just the three names together didn't look good.
What's that?
I ain't repeating it.
I'll repeat. Tell me.
No.
I'll say it.
Oh, I know you would. It looks like it might be something gross, but they say it's for real, and I don't. I'm sure David wants to know. Y'all could fill David in because David's on a need-to-know basis.
Oh my world!
I'm on a need-to-know basis. David loves that kind of stuff.
What is it?
Oh, my email is justiceforsummerwells@gmail.com.
Welcome, I'm done, people. She is a new.
Don't go real life. Never do it. It's bad. Go real life like paper telephone, but not like a person. I'm gonna have heartburn. I'm gonna go eat some Rolaids or something. Now you made me. I think I puked a little in my mouth. Yeah, there you go. That's my email. Who's good at doing a video? Y'all know I'm not good at it. I'm just good at telling the facts. But sometimes people just don't get the facts. I mean, I guess they need all this big presentation stuff. What are you supposed to do? Because Carol sent me all that great stuff on Karen and William Goad and all their history and all that. And like, I really want to nail it in. Like, this is not the one, right?
Oh.
I feel like if I just go over it and I just show their ancestry and like, this is who they were, this is their kids, and you know, and everything. Hey, Rita. I feel like they're still gonna say, well, maybe when she was born, she was artificially inseminated by an alien, and it was a Wales boy, and that ended up growing up to be Don, and he changed his name 17 times, and that's how he got the house. And then I might blow a blood vessel right out of my forehead. I plead the fifth. Wait, what? House? Yeah, we just got the deed, the real deed. The real deed. And he's a real big fat liar from Liarville. Oh, aliens. Yeah, Don might still be Karen's son by alien life form. Yeah, it might be artificially. She could have been artificially inseminated by whoever Don's daddy is, and we don't know who that is yet. But it's not Don Wells. We know that. I have actual facts, but most people don't want to hear actual facts. That's the problem. They want some kind of like where the papers like fly in at them, and I need to be making something pretty. So, what kind of software do I need to do that? Happy Camper, most everything that I have is printed or in emails. I mean, anything specific you want, if you shoot me an email, I'll send it to you. And I always tell everybody in here, if you have channels, you can use anything I have, because the only thing we want to do is get the truth out. So make whatever you want to make out of it. You'll never hear me complain about it. No, Karen's not Don's mother or sister. Karen is in no way, shape, or form kin to any of them. No, not at all. Not even close. Jody Sue ain't doing nothing. She's just being Jody Sue. You know that, y'all. But you know, Navy Mom, there's no use to go out there and just say that. Look, I have videos down there saying that with papers, and they don't believe that. And I have their entire history now, and that's what I was saying. What should I do with it? I'll make a video and I'll present the facts, but then somehow they'll say, oh, well, you know, maybe Karen was artificially inseminated by an alien in 1954, and then Don was born, and then that's what happened. Well, no, that's not what happened. And none of that's how he got the land. So why are we even talking? I don't even know why he lied. But I'll find out. There's a reason. Nobody lies for no reason.
Who?
Don.
Damn catbird will lie. He lie. That's all he knows. He said he woke up this morning. He lied. He took a nap. He lied. He quit drinking. He lied. I mean, that's all he knows is lie.
Why would you lie and say me and my wife took care of my mama with the Mercer, and she gave us this house and land when she passed away? Why would you say that? I mean, he was steady deflecting from that church. Y'all know that, right? From that story to the, I just found this church recently that we've been going to up here, and figured out that Sabbath day I'm gonna keep it holy. From the beginning, he has been deflecting us from that church. I ain't been going there that long. Then we start seeing videos. We're like, man, they got 5 million pictures of summer. How does that happen? And then, oh, y'all been going there since you came here in 2014, obviously. No, it ain't holy on the Sabbath up there on the hill. I think he went to the church and called. I know that the day before they called them for domestic, but I think he called them. You know, Robin said she got that call that night, but I don't know what time. I know, right? All those pictures and stuff. They're like, we just started going there. I'm like, they got 5 million pictures of her. Either somebody's obsessed and took her. And that's why a lot of us started saying that. Well, somebody at the church probably has her. Look, they got her on camera all the time. I mean, somebody's stalking her. We didn't realize she'd been going there for years. I mean, my God. You made us feel like y'all just started going there. Big fat liars. But now I think that when she called Robin or whoever else she called at that church, like their original story, when he said, well, you know, we got in that fight yesterday, and she accused me of doing that and that to Summer. Now Summer's missing, and they said, well, here's your story. You know, and that's just what he went with. Because that story was pat between all of them from the beginning. It was like that. We've been unraveling it piece by piece, but the story just flew out of their mouth like nah. Hey, Post-it note. Yeah, I don't know what the community service deal is, but it's obviously they've been going there since the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're going to find Claudia Trunt and this Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore, Notary Public, LDS. What y'all want to bet? Anybody found it yet? I'm sure one of my people done found it, that he's the LDS. They found the 3 felonies he's got. I'm pretty sure the Reverend is the notary. Yeah. Imagine that. You know, how convenient. Just all right there in the church. One-stop shop for your housing needs and work needs. Training, supplies. I seen a video today of the red truck, y'all. Supposedly had a North Carolina tag on it. I think Don was in North Carolina before one time before in all his background too. and this old man nosed on him. And the pictures was at the church too. Took a video of it. And the boy that was in it was like a dark skinned boy with black hair. Yep. Red truck, red truck, red truck. Yeah, definitely a polygamy relationship because I don't see no divorce with Pam, and the children are intermixed with different mothers. It's obvious, and he can't talk about it now because they're about to get in trouble. They did say it was in North Carolina too. I was gonna say I believe that because the tags on that truck is a North Carolina tag on that red truck.
Wilkesboro or Boone, North Carolina.
Oh, it's about to be on because now you're in my neck of the woods, on my side of the hill. Yeah, I got the whole thing, the whole truck now. And the pictures the boy was taking of his own truck, asking people should he take the ladder rack off. It's sitting right outside the church while he was taking all the pictures. And it was the day after Summer went missing. I didn't know that'd be a violation of I didn't know they put him on probation for that gun charge because it didn't show on his record that gun charge because they put his name all over the place in all different ways. I thought they just dropped that gun charge. Yeah, that their records are just all over the hot hee-haw hell.
They're like gypsies.
Yeah. Who works in the Family Dollar up in that area? Well, you know, Grandis works at the Family Dollar up there in Grantsburg, where she's at. But that ain't in North Carolina. That's in Wisconsin. Oh, can't go out of town without permission. Well, he's done that a lot. I'm in North Carolina. I'm on this side of the mountain from them. They're on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, he's not white. This guy's let me play it for you. Where's my phone? I'm gonna look his name up. Got his name and everything. I'd never seen this before. This was new to me today. Every day you find something else.
The roaches is out there. The roaches is going to crawl out of there. We're going to get the roaches. The roaches out of their house. We're going to get them out of their tunnels.
Our boat's right down below Wilmington.
Carolina Beach.
At Carolina Beach. I'll let y'all see all these pictures until it gets to the end, because y'all might not have seen some of these. I don't think they want him in jail right now either. I also don't think they want nobody to find Summer right now either. And I don't know why. I mean, who would have told Adventures with Purpose not to check the water? I don't know yet what religion they are. I know that Church of Christ is where the sheriff goes. And I think it's the same thing. It's just not the same one. Yeah. They probably don't believe, they say they don't believe in a lot of things. It looks like Don and them do everything they want to do then. Yeah, that's probably it. So they can split it up between themselves. Yeah, probably when it gets right there to re-election. He probably knows where she is right now. In re-election, they're going to go find her and go arrest Don. There's Robin.
Oh my word! I need your phone, babe.
Well, hold on. I got to get to this boy in the red truck with a removable. This red Toyota Tacoma with a red ladder rack. With the removable ladder rack and the white buckets. Red truck, red truck, red truck. He has his tag covered in one of these pictures. And he's not white. I don't know what he is really, but. Queen's daughter was timed out by Christy Mayo for 300 seconds. Somebody got a timeout.
Let's see if I can pick this up.
The rituals inside the LDS temple. Did you get the video of the rituals inside the LDS temple?
Oh, I did, and
Oh, let me drop my phone. David did. Sounds like I was doing research. He's over flipping out.
I did.
Was it good?
It was good.
It was. Butterfly sent you that. All right, Rita. We'll see you. There I go. Hit the wrong button video. What is that? On the canoe. Yeah, I know everybody's talking about her hand on that picture. Looks like it's broken or something going on with that hand. She's eating pizza with the other hand. But that hand does look like it's bent in a weird way. But y'all could tell with her clothing and stuff like that how things changed. It is so sad. Yep, I plead the fifth. I agree. Yep, you're right. There is no telling. I honestly think that he got back on drugs and she got back on drugs. And I think they tried for a long time not to be on drugs and to be good parents. And then I think it just all went south and all their money went there and they just went downhill from there. Oh, Lynn, you're welcome. Thanks for all y'all do. Thank you. I plead the fifth. Some of these y'all seen. I'm trying to skip to this guy right quick. There we go. These are some important pictures. It had like a couple of different tags, spray painted the spray painted the hubcaps. One day you put stickers on, but if y'all look in the background, that is the church parking lot. That is the church building there. On one of the pictures, you'll see he's got the tag covered up on the front of the truck. And then here, I think he was asking, should he keep it on or take it off, that ladder rack thing. And then in the interior, you see here that it's like the regular color of an interior. And then the day after Summer went missing, he had an American flag interior cover, seat covers on. But that is the church. I could show you on Google Maps and take you right behind the church where that is, where they park. And if you wait, you're going to see it with white buckets in the back. You'll see it with a tag covered, and you'll see the guy that actually owns it, whose grandpa was working with, died in a minute. That's when he had the tag covered with a towel for whatever reason. Ocean's daughter, a couple people got timed out. It could have been an accident. I seen who did it, so I'm going to try to figure out why she did it. Because I haven't even seen her in the room.
Who's that?
Missy Mayo timed a couple people out, so I'm trying to figure out why she's timing people out when I haven't seen her talking. Yep, it's the same truck that was in that interview too, yeah. But he covered the tags, and then they're dated, so there's some that were just like right after, the day after. And he had the seat covers and stuff on. Yes, we Squattish Mom, we're doing good. We're showing the red truck, covering his tag, trying to figure out why. And he's at the church taking all these pictures. I think this one here might have some of the white buckets, yeah, in there. Oh, okay. I hadn't seen her talk yet, I know, but she did a couple people she timed out, and I hadn't seen her in here, so I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, this is definitely the truck. There's no doubt about it. You're fixing to see the guy, and he talks about his grandfather going to work, doing some work for a church, going out of town to do some work for a church. He's wanting people, he's doing a poll, should I take it off, about the ladder rack on his post. I'm sorry, Sheila. I thought I went in that room. Can you send him over here? Or there he is. This is him. So I don't know if Jody Sue could ever see this, but this is the boy that drives the red truck with the ladder rack. And check it out. I don't even own my own investigation company. And this was free. Free. I'll even give you his name, and I'll show you where he posts that he was going to go work. Going to go work and do some work for the church. His name on TikTok is EWISE123577. Tag is HJH4704, North Carolina tag. It's got one more TikTok name. Hold on. I can get it for y'all. But that is at the church, and that is when he was taking his own picture. On some of those were from June 16th. And he obviously also has like a trailer to pull behind it or a four-wheeler cart or something, because there's a trailer tag that's in the back of it, third in the back of the bed of it. I don't know why he covers his own tag, but I noticed he adds a lot of
They think
stickers
that's
to it
right.
at one time on the back of it.
You hear me?
On
Pick it
June
up,
28th is when he added all these
Now.
stickers to the back of the truck. And that's still at the church parking lot right there.
Alexa, light on.
Trying to get his other name. And it was 6/28 when he also put the seat cover in with the American flag. Hey, Truly. Hey, Mac B. Sorry about that. I came into this room. I think I could strangle him if I had my hands near him. Sorry. I think he's off his rocker. The other one he's using TikTok is EWise123577 and EWise123. So if you guys want to go on TikTok and look at him, that's who he is. I don't know any locals that would be saying the FBI have their eyes on Summer. I mean, you're just telling people they don't need to look for her. She's fine. And if you don't know that for a fact and you haven't laid your eyes on her, you should never say something like that. That jeopardizes everything. Plus, you've now made it to where they have to chase down every one of those leads and every person that said that or made that innuendo. So, you should have never said that. Never. It was just that's a big, huge no. You never do that when you're working on a case like this. But I would like to know if JDC recognizes this guy. But yeah, I believe he was bullshit. I knew he was being bullshitted by that private detective when I called that day and he was sitting in their office and we were sitting here on chat. And I was telling him about the agent I talked to and he told me some cockamamie story and I was like, none of that makes no sense, Chase. What are you talking about? Oh, you did send it to her? That'd be good. If this is him, then maybe we could put two and two together because I got his tag number and his name. So let's put it together, right? Seems like the law enforcement don't want to do it. And they can quit asking me for a red truck one day. Red truck, red truck, red truck. The red truck at the church, you mean? You mean the one that works with Don? You mean this guy? This guy and his grandpa? Yeah, we know where he is. If you guys want to know, we did it ourselves for free and stuff. If you guys want to try it. No, I didn't even go on TikTok yet. I told you I got most of it. I was finding stuff and reading that deed right before I came on here. I'll find it for you. I'll tell you. Ain't that hard. Hold on. I get it. Y'all remember what I told you his username was, I hope, because I might need it if I can't remember it when I get over there. I know it's EY something. I'm up shooting Papa. Pop.
I don't do this shit for fun. Don't. Bitch, I'm really trying to. That's why I fucked your bitch.
Pop. Oh no.
To get it done the way it should be, it'll be her loving me. If ever I'm down and out and need someone to love, it'll be her. To get it done the way it should be, it'll be her loving me. If ever I'm down and out and need someone to love, it'll be her.
Is that kind of strange to play a love song to your truck, though? It says, my little red took her final ride 3 weeks ago today. She will be missed. Toyota pickup, 1991 for you. Oh, is he going to say we're off on the dates? Is that not the same one? I didn't get to see it. Nope, that's the same one. That's definitely the same one. 3 weeks ago would have been July. The end of July. Well, that ain't cool. You just went total lost it. It's pretty bad wreck. Oh, you just did that out in his own field, though. Oh, so yeah. He just dumped it. Totally.
To get it done the way it should be.
Yeah. He let me look. I'll read it again.
Need someone to love. It'll be her to get it done.
Yeah, he definitely trashed this on his own.
The way it should be. It'll be her loving me.
Does that song mean anything to anybody?
If ever I'm down and out and need someone to love, it'll be her to get it done the way it should be. It'll be her.
I wonder if that song means anything to anybody. No, he said he took her final ride. She took her final ride 3 weeks ago today. That's what it says. Yep, he totally did that on his own. He intentionally jumped it and wrecked it.
To get it done.
Very strange. Let's see what else we got on that truck. Oh, he keeps a good planner.
Good afternoon, folks. Well, I want to clarify something. Now, I have not put all those miles on this truck. I've only put about probably 500 miles on it. My grandpa put all them other ones on it. He was a painter and this truck was his work truck. And he would log his miles down in calendars like this and use it as a tax write-off because the truck was being used for business purposes. And he drove this truck all over the place, doing all sorts of painting jobs all over, well, pretty much all over the East Coast, just about. But he's right there. That's the man who gets the credit for all them miles, not me. I only get credit for just half a teaspoonful of them. But anyway, y'all have a good day, and thanks for your support. Good afternoon,
This
folks.
guy, Seth.
Well, I want to clarify something. Now, I have not put all those
Oh, this
miles
guy.
on this truck.
Shady Grady, y'all. Oh, now I like to go for the whales with the best of them, but this guy is weird.
Yesterday was also his birthday and Father's Day. My grandpa absolutely loves cars. Duet this video or use this. So yesterday, my grandpa had a stroke and he is in the hospital right now. Yesterday was also his birthday and Father's Day. My grandpa absolutely loves cars. Duet this video or use this. So yesterday, my grandpa had a stroke and he is in the hospital right now. Yesterday was also his birthday and Father's Day. My grandpa absolutely loves cars. Duet this video or use this. So yesterday, my grandpa had a stroke and he is in the hospital right now. Yesterday was also his birthday and Father's Day. My grandpa.
Wow, y'all. Let me find some around the time. This is strange. Still gives me the creeps. June
How could a car
28th.
like you quit at the top of your game?
Says Little Red is laid down on me. That's right, Helen, and we're winning. We already got a point today. We solved the case of the Ben Hill Lane line.
They quit on me. When I finally got put together, I went back expecting a big welcome. You know what they said? Your history. Moved right on to the next bookie standing in line. There was a lot left in me. I never got a chance.
There you go, Babs.
I keep that to remind me never to go back. I just never expected that world would find me here.
How could a car like you quit at the top of your game?
You think I quit?
This was June 28th. Okay, I gotta say, this guy's suspect.
He's suspect.
He's suspect.
Oh, say him.
He's a little. He's got a little shade.
Suspect.
Yeah, why was he at the church? Why did he take all these pictures at the church? That is the church. And then why did he go roll the truck, total it out?
Where'd you get that at?
I'm on his TikTok. I got it from his TikTok because he had the North Carolina tag. So I went and found this truck. And this guy said that his dad's a painter. And I knew that when they went back to the truck at 3 o'clock that day, that truck was sitting there. This truck. Now I'm assuming his father or grandfather might have done the same work. But this is the young guy that was there. This is the guy they were looking for in the truck. Witch from Born. All true tick witch. Well, thanks, Grandma Butterfly, because I don't think I needed to see that. Whatever that was.
I didn't see it.
Oh, go back over the land deed. Okay, Butterfly, we will. But anyway, this is the truck and the weird guy that owns it and goes to the church and keeps records of everything. And the truck had 504,000 miles on it. And I was trying to see what else he put on here because there seems like there's some pictures of some women, some young women.
What's his name?
Eli Wise. What was his first name? Last name was Wise. I think it's. I don't know what part of North
Pick
Carolina
all
it's
that stuff
from.
up. Roar. Roar. Get her, roar. Roar.
Crazy.
Oh. Oh, don't shake me. I don't need to be shot. Roar.
I mean, because then he starts posting stuff like this.
I ain't even wanna dish you, but tell me what is this bitch issue?
Ethan Wise. ETHAN
I ain't even
Wise.
wanna dish you, but tell me what is this bitch issue?
And this is all the same girl he's posting.
Guys look
Kind of sus, too. She looks rather young, especially right here. Mercs, stop now. You can't be over here right now.
Come over here.
Go over somewhere else now. You cannot
Come
be.
over here and fight.
You cannot be over here right now.
Oh.
Anyways,
Hey,
okay.
do me a favor. Come here. I'll give you $1. You want $1?
Kathy,
Okay.
what's that got to do with the price of eggs in China? Can we still talk about the fact that Karen's not his mama? I don't care if he ever divorced Pam or not. I absolutely don't care if they divorced each other. They may or may not have. But if you do, I have divorce records from Pam and Don in my email. Can you check them? We're checking to see if I got divorce records from Pam and Don. But I got a lot of records for you from Karen Goad. You want those, Lisa? You care about those, or you still want to say that's Don's mom? Because it seems to me you went and searched up some facts that maybe you finally found something on. But Karen Goad's not Don's mom, and I'm going to say that for one last time to you. And for one last time, I'm also going to say to you that Candace was there when Rose went missing, and I intend on proving that also. So whatever case you don't want solved, I intend on solving both of them. How about that? So you could go protect them somewhere else. This probably ain't the right place for you.
Who is that?
Lisa Ruiz.
She's a clown.
She is a clown. I'm thinking you might be Don's mom, Lisa. Or are you Jeannie or Candace? Because you're the only one I can see that don't want the cases solved. We're still looking for Don's mom. But it's definitely not Karen. We did everything we had to do to make sure that we know for a fact it was not Karen. All right, so here's the land deeds. And anybody that wants to send me an email, Smiley's World, Savannah Smiles, or anybody else that wants copies of all the deeds, they come directly from the Register of Deeds office in Hawkins County. I spent the day on the phone with her. So we'll go over this. That lady right there, Navy Beans, anytime you ask a question about Rose's going missing or Don Wells's case, she says she knows something just to shut you up. She'll say Candace was pregnant. They lived in Texas. She didn't do it. No, not facts. I still research it. I mean, not because you said it. And now she stays on my page all day telling me I'm wrong. And every time I'm right. So today she comes on here just to tell me she sent me divorce records. She said it before and I hadn't gotten anything. I mean, she tries to make me look I'm lying about it. I don't care if why would I care if they got a divorce or not? If Pam and him did get a divorce, why would I care? I'd be glad to look at the papers, though. Say, yeah, okay, they got a divorce. But that ain't going to solve nothing else. Is it? Nope. That's probably the only one thing you can find, but you're still over there stomping up and down saying how Karen was his mama. Right? Okay. I'm going to show you how she's not. For the 50th damn time. The only thing she don't want is she don't want the case to solve for whatever reason. Jeannie, Candace, Dawn, whatever your real name is, Lisa. 'Cause I don't know nobody else that don't want cases solved but you. So, this is where Don got the land from. It is the 13th day of April 2015. The agreement is between Claudia S. Trent, she's the party of the first part, and Donald Wesley Wells Jr., party of the second part. This, for consideration, the sum of $10 cash has been hand paid, the receipt of which is hereby acknowledged, and the goods and valuable consideration of the party of the first part hereby conveys and quit claims into the party of the second part, their heir, and assigns all of the rights, title, and interest to the certain tract or parcel of land described as follows: located at 110 Ben Hill Lane, Rogersville, Tennessee, the 6th District, Civil District of Hawkins County, Tennessee, and particularly described more as below. And that's that. Now, the notary is a reverend, of course, also from the LDS Church.
That top one, man. Screenshot.
Yeah, I don't need to see that. I blow a damn blood vessel. Who put that on there?
Look, here.
Did you even see that? That's what they put up there. Oh, you were worried about something else. First of all, you should take care of the kid over there who was smoking a cigarette. Oh, shit. Good for them.
And then they had to call them a boy.
Yeah.
Rodeo queen.
Yeah, we know who those are. BK's people. That's the only one that say shit like that. Lizzie B. Savage and BK's people and all that. All right, so here is her signature, signing it over. Some people can't stand the truth. So there was no inheriting any land from Karen. Karen actually signed that land over to the church a couple months before she passed away.
Leave that Sharky alone.
And she passed away in 2011. Claudia Trent does a lot of land deals for the church according to the register of deeds. The register of deeds, the one that signs all these, Judy Kirkpatrick. And that's who I spent all day on the phone with. She has met her in person. She does know what she looks like. She does know she lives in Utah. She only comes up here every so often to clear a bunch of land deeds. She said that if they look suspicious and if we thought what was going on is going on, we should probably call the district attorney's office. Hey, Black William Paranormal. Good to see you too. So, anybody else have any questions about the land deeds? So, it's either they're going to take them after you die or you sign them over, I guess, before you die, or after you die, they backdate them to before you died and take them. But either way, they're going to get them. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to look that up, Grandma. Okay. I can write it on here. So let's find a contact between Ethan Wise and Don Wells working together. She's never mentioned working with Ethan Wise, right? Don Wells' parents, I'm pretty sure that it is a Patricia Nadine Wells that also went by the name Patsy Wells. But they have both went by numerous names. The history on that whole family is they bankrupt IDs and then they just go to the next one. And that's basically what it boils down to. They financially just go through IDs or get a bunch of criminal charges and they go on the next ID. Oh, in my live where your ears were bleeding? I had a live where I couldn't. I was trying to do Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't have to worry about CPS getting called to my family. Let them go ahead and say whatever they're going to do. That's where I actually retired from, so I welcome the call. Send them on.
After that, wherever you are, you little troll.
I'd love to see him. But that has to be Benny Keys. You know, him and his 34 calls. I've never once called CPS on anybody, nor would I. Because I don't think anybody can raise your children better than you.
That would come.
But I would, yeah, I invite them to come. Most people would. The church, shoot, the church is not going to investigate anybody, I don't think. Yeah, that was pretty insane. Yeah, that's what they put on here. They was going to call CPS because I was smoking in my house and Merp's here. Well, they also called Merp a boy, so, I mean, evidently they just was mad because I had actual facts. And I said, go ahead, send them on over here because, you know, I'll be all right with that. Trust me. Yeah, the church is a huge part of this. And now we got the name Gary Bishop, and Gary Bishop seems to be somehow tied in with Civis Bank. So, yeah. Because you're bringing facts out here that they don't want, and it actually says it on that front page that we were going to have the paperwork to prove he was a liar, so they knew to come here. So, it took a wrong turn about Don's shit. Took a left, should have took a right. Oh no, Karen. Lay up and put your foot up. Hey, Karen, don't worry about it, because guess what? I got it. Was you not on here? I got it. I got the whole pack of deeds. I did. I got it all the way back from the 70s. Don got 18 acres for $10. I don't even think he knows he's got 18 acres. Because guess what? He'll never see that deed. Because the church has it. Boy, you better get some work done. No, honey, don't touch the keys, please. You're going to make everybody logged out. Oh, yeah. That's like Lisa running up in here. I'm sure she brought the trolls with her. She stays in here. Every time she stays up in somebody's business trying to tell them they're wrong about something. Like, she's going to come in here again one more time tell me that Karen was a Wales. Like, I don't even know how she gets her lies across. I think people give up. They get tired of fighting with her, and they're just like, oh, whatever, Lisa. But who is she really? Like, why would you run such interference on a case? Unless you're Jeannie. Unless you're Jeannie or Candace. I'm suspecting that she's Jeannie. Everything you owns in a shed to the left. Yeah. No. Quiller, I'm not calling you a troll. I haven't called you a troll yet. But Lisa's a troll. She don't question me. She just always tells me she's wrong and she has facts, but she don't. I have facts. You know what these are? These are called facts. These are called actual papers, actual court papers. And as far as you go, everybody in this room will tell you too, Don, that wasn't Don's first DUI. But I know you're going to stick to that, Quiller, right? I am a researcher. There is no mystery. That was not his first DUI. Let me hear you, how you know that was Don's first DUI. Go ahead, put it out there. Let's go ahead and hear it, Quiller. Let's let everybody stop talking. Let Quiller have the floor. He's going to tell us everything he knows about Don Wells. Here we go. I just want you to put, no, that's not what Ansley said. Don't post nothing else. That's not what she said. Now I want you to post how you know that was his one DUI, because that's not what Ansley said. So, Quill TR, give me your evidence on everything you know about Don and his DUI past. Some people don't want the damn truth. I mean, I think that they just want to hear what they want to hear. Okay, did anybody else watch Ansley Adams? The whole thing before she edited it for the TV part of it? Did anybody else watch that? Let's tell Quiller how many DUIs she said before it was edited for TV. If anybody else watched that. Carol, are you on here? You did because you sent me the link. She told how many DUIs he had had prior to this one. What did we say we were going to do about calling mothers to get stricken and driving? Because this was his what? I won't even tell you. I'll just let somebody else tell you because I know other people heard it, not just me. She just messaged you personally and just said it's his only one.
Hell, the news even said it. Can we go get the news?
Yeah, he's still saying that. Okay, Ansley messaged you and said it was his only one. Quiller. Can you post me that? Email me that? Post a copy right here. Send us a link or something. Some people, I swear to God, he thinks that that's actually going to prove me wrong and what, shut my channel down? If it was his first, which is bullshit. Even if it was first in Tennessee, it's not his first. You don't even know who Don Wells is, but you're in here trying to tell me you do. I can get tired of fucking people. No, you're right, Blackland Paranormal. Every one of y'all are right, except for Quiller, and evidently him saying that Ansley messaged him and said that it was his first, because that is not what she said on her damn report, and that is not what my report showed. Hey, Nita's World. Oh, the Morlocks land? Yeah, I'll show it to you. Hey, I'll send you copies of all of it. I got it directly from the, shoot me an email at justiceforsummerwells@gmail.com and David will send you the whole packet. I got them all the way from the 70s up. Don paid a whopping $10 to Claudia Trent at the church and had the Reverend notarize it for him in 2015. Yeah, April 13th, 2015. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Karen had been dead since 2011, the one that's not his mom. So, yeah, there's some more proof of that. The Bishop Don. This was actually a reverend, not even the bishop. I don't know. Quiller thinks that poor Don, never had a DUI before, and that's why he gets to get away with things. No, that's not the case. It's just as dirty down there as the whole world. We got fresh Juanita's World. Fresh notarized ones. David will send them to you. Just shoot me an email. I don't know what your email is.
Thank you, Butterfly.
Post proof of the other DUIs. What do you want? You want to look at his whole record? I mean, I don't got no damn problem.
Listen, make them do it first.
I mean, he don't got no proof. I don't know why he wants me to do his work for you. You said I'm no kind of researcher, and you are. You said you're the researcher, and I'm no kind of researcher. So where's your research? He don't have none. Don't delete him. I want him to be here. Yeah, Anita, he's got like a bunch in other states too, but this is his third. According to Ansley, when she was doing her interview, the one that she didn't edit before she went to broadcast, she said that he had 2 before this one. 2 he had been convicted of, showing up there. Nobody said there was a DUI in October. I didn't say it was a DUI in October. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Okay, Quiller, we can't prove anything. Why are you here? Why are you here? Here we go. Don's arrest report.
Oh my God.
What?
You.
Hold on.
When was Don Wells stopped for second? driving and had a gun.
They didn't give him a DUI with that charge, but he did have the gun and he fell out of the truck drunk. But I don't think they gave him a DUI that day. They should have got one, but he didn't get one. Hold on, babe. Yeah, they said he fell out of the truck. Yeah, and they didn't give him a DUI. Well, at least I didn't see a DUI on that charge. Basically, what I think is happening with the church in these land, it looks like they're just trying to get people to come to the area because they got 200 people going to that church and they want a lot more people. He said he's going to put 1.9 million in the building project, and Mark, please stop, baby.
Don Wills been stopped with a gun in the car.
Anybody got his Arkansas record right there? Because I know I got 3 or 4 DUIs in his Arkansas record before he went to prison there. I think it was Washington County, Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken. I'll pull it back up on my phone if I don't have it printed right here.
How many times has Don Wills been stopped in Tennessee? How many times has Don Wills been stopped in Tennessee?
Well, that's not what Ansley said on her unedited report then. So I don't know why she would tell you that.
How many times has Don Wills been stopped in Tennessee?
Her unedited report clearly said he had 2 DUIs. We all listened to it. Regardless, even if it was your first, he shouldn't have drove out of there. Yeah, he definitely has DUIs in Arkansas. That's the ones I was going to pull up right now. But she said he had 2 there. I mean, I clearly heard the report. That's when she was starting saying that we're waiting for a call back. Started acting like she started to get it. Something was going on here. Helen. You got a wrench, don't you? Throw it at somebody. Probably, they do own broadcasting companies. And I'm going to have to see if I still got the link to the unedited one that Carol sent me. I mean,
He told the judge he wasn't sure how he could keep up with his voice since he no longer maintained child support for his sons. At one point, he said he had worked from Saturday night's arrest would, quote, tell off, and added that he would possibly represent himself, but didn't ask for a short appointed attorney. The judge didn't ask him when his last day of work was, and he on the script. In the past 3 days, deputies have arrested the father of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells twice.
Well, that's the first time I've ever seen Candace use an alias. First time I've ever seen Candace use an alias. Oh, and looky, it's got a bunch of land deals in here. And a 2010 fishing license. Where's your daddy at? Sleep.
Yeah, Dad.
Humble, Texas, $216,000 home.
Dad.
I gotta get out, baby. Candace Morgan Wells. I've never seen her use an alias. Mark, get down, babe. Get down. I gotta finish doing this. Candace Morgan Wells was the first time I've ever seen her use an alias.
Okay.
Looks like Arkansas. That was the one that I never had found before. The one where Donald was using Donald Raymond Wells. Donald Ray Wells and Donald Raymond Wells.
Okay, hang on.
(1979 through 1980) in Arkansas. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Donald's 3. I don't think this is his. There's got to be a coincidence. There's a Candace in there. No, that was a middle name she had on here. The only person I know she was married to was Andrew, Simon, and Don. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nita's World. I think that he would have had to get that whole story from the church. I mean, he had to go to the church. I mean, I know the day before when they had domestic, I'm sure they called the church. And I know when Summer went missing, I'm sure they called the church. And they got this land through the church. And it was notarized by a reverend, I'm sure, at the church. So I'm sure that they said, this is your story, because he also went so far as to say he just started going to that church, that they were new there. And we thought that it was odd when we started seeing so many pictures of Summer, because he made it sound like he just started going there and they were good people and just had decided that the Sabbath day was going to be the holy day, and he had never said that before. He acted like, he acted like he was new to the area. I remember when he first started doing interviews, we all thought, oh, here's this poor new guy, new to the area, don't know anybody, just started going to this church, switched from another church. No, he didn't. Why all the lies? Me and Candace took care of my mother with Mercer, and then when she died, she left me this house. Jose's in Mexico. Yep, he is. I didn't see that comment though. Damn. Yeah, claimed he didn't know any of his neighbors. We just recently found out we got some new neighbors close by. Yeah, Robba didn't know her. Then Robba said, I've been teaching her for years, right out of her own mouth. Yep. So why the lies? If it's not to cover up what they're doing with this dirty land by giving it not giving it to him because, mind you, he's couldn't walk away from this land or ever own it because we know that it says he owes $35,000, and I don't know if it's a separate contract with just the church or how they got him by the balls, but I know he wants to leave, and we've known he wants to leave for a long time, but he needs $10,000 or something. What, really, Jose on Meet Me? Because she set up his Meet Me account. It was when I went on and set up a Meet Me account and clicked the link that was on her site, it went right to Jose. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now we're connected. And David talks to Jose, not me. I don't know. He said he's in Mexico on Meet Me. And he wants to take you to Spain. Spain. Did he ever admit he had been in Tennessee?
He never admitted. He never admitted that.
It is funny though that this guy Ethan, whoever with the red truck, North Carolina tags too.
Huh?
Yeah, well, you better sell me by the pound. You'll get more out of me.
Come on. Okay, hang on. Let me get that up. Come on. Get on my back.
The paperwork that the paperwork that I have on his new PR manager is that his name is Tim Mullins, but I don't know what he looks like because he says he works with the Kingsport Chamber of Commerce. Well, I guess that was his main job or something. Some kind of travel and tourism type stuff. Maybe they're going to start using it as a, when you do the Stars tour and you ride by their houses. It's going to be the Ben Hill. Oh, look at there. It's Ben Hill. Probably. I don't know. David ain't in here right now, but he's probably talking to him still. Undercovers. Yeah, I'm sure the Chamber of Commerce is sus. Nita, Gigi don't drink the damn Kool-Aid though. That's the difference. No. See, you can't. I had to open my own. No Kool-Aid. Them people don't want to know nothing. I don't even know why they stay on my page with that shit. They're always taking up for Don. Don never had a DUI before. You don't even know who Don is because I don't even know who Don is. I think it's Red Beard Man. It needs to be Red Beard Man and Little Timmy. Looky there, y'all. It's Ben Hill. That's where we fly the drones. You too can be a member of the SDL church, whatever, LDS, and give your land away right before you die or after you die. We don't really know because we'll date it, whatever. The Reverend's just going to stamp that shit. So. You got ice cream? It's supper time. Who gave you ice cream? Oh, Lord, I got to go put a stop to this. Mimi did. Mimi gave her ice cream. It's supper time. Papa did too?
Yeah.
Papa and Mimi gave you ice cream. Well, you know it's supper time. It's 5 o'clock. Merp. It's good. I know it's good. You and these werewolves. Here. All right, I'm fixing to get off so I can get you some supper. All right, so that was that down. Anyways, we got all the proof we need. That anybody wants any of that about Karen's entire, their entire life history, everybody that was ever their kids, and all this deed work. Well, Merp's got chocolate pudding pop over here. If you want any of that, email me and I'll send it to you, guys. And I don't know about making a video. I mean, what are they going to do? Just argue? I mean, the people that are here, we know the truth. I mean, I'll do one, but I feel like I'm not going to get anywhere with it, no matter what I do. But then I think the next business for me, I want to find out who is the real Don Wells. What do y'all think? Yeah, that flooring business in the original one back from the 70s. I seen that, but I didn't know what. I hadn't got a chance to research it or anything. I got it right before I went live. You didn't see, Nita, you didn't see me just show you the truck and the boy? You wasn't here? I showed you the truck and the boy and I gave you his name. Girl, I am better than Detective Gadget. Just hold on. Let me show you this, man. I'll send you this too if you want it. Uh-oh, I think I might have the wrong phone. Yep. Mert, let me trade phones with you. Because you got mine. Here you go. Bring me that one, please. Bring me that phone here. You can have this phone. Yeah, because you got my video on there. She told me no. Thank you, Sherry. Nita's Road. I don't know if it'll get struck before I get it took down, or I would say just go back and watch it. But what is the LDS connection, please? Helen and William were lifelong members of LDS, and Claudia Trent is a 1965 graduate straight from Brigham Young University, and she handles all the land deeds for the church in Churchill, Kingsport, and the surrounding areas. So that would be your connection there to the church. The land, yeah, the land and the church, and they're straight out of Utah. Straight. She lives in Utah. She doesn't live here.
Listen.
No, the church technically got it from Claudia Trent. I mean, Claudia Trent got it from William and Karen Goad, because they were lifetime members of the LDS Church. And when the paperwork looks like a couple months before Karen died, William died in 2007, Karen died in 2011, and it looks like they've got it dated for November 2010, that Claudia Trent got it from Karen Goad. Claudia Trent's a deed sweeper for the LDS Church, and she lives in Brigham City, Utah, in a really small apartment. But according to the Register of Deeds in downtown Hawkins County, she comes and does multi-land deals for the church on a regular basis. And we do not know Don Wells' real name, but they are definitely not a Goad. Never was. Pretty sure I do know who his mother is, yes. Never was a Goad. And I'm pretty sure at the end of the day we're going to find out they're not legally Wells's either. Wells is one of the names that there's a lot of them in the LDS community, especially out in Utah, and there's a lot of them buried there. And it's one of the names that you'll find reborn, killed off, reborn, sometimes 120, 140 years old when you look at them and you look at the dates. Claudia Trent's nobody to Don, and that's the funny thing that I find. He also said she did his wedding, my good friend Claudia Trent. And they've never crossed paths before. But I'm sure what has happened, with a sister connection with the church and the money she's putting in the church with these land deals, I'm sure they said, hey, here's you a house. Come up here. We're trying to start a community of LDS, and, we need more kids and young people, and we're trying to grow. Here's you some land, and we'll train you to do some work, and we'll give you a job, and you'll only owe us $35,000, and we'll just tack on for your materials and everything else you want to do to the house. But we'll give you some work, enough to keep you alive. Well, that Gary Bishop seems to be tied to every one of their real identities. I think that's where we're going to find their real identities, is under that Gary Bishop. If you're going through Truth Finder, I think that holds the keys. Oh, he's an imposter. I don't know how to get the word out, Lori. That's probably the problem. I have it out there. It's just the argument that ensues afterwards. People will try to say, I mean, I think they said that last time when she was married to a Kelly before. Okay, but that's not a Wells either. And it doesn't matter. She was married 15 times before. She was never a Wells, and she died well before any of this happened. And so it doesn't matter sometimes what you say. They're going to find a way to try to maneuver around you. So I've got the Goad's entire history, and there's no way they were ever. Don't does go to LDS. Yeah, he's LD. He's full blown. He's bloodline LDS. So by rights, they have the rights to whatever they want. That's how they see it, anyways. Yeah, he had his own little church. Yep. For a couple months. Probably told him to go. It was probably like a halfway house, because that was when he did his 4.5 years in prison. That's probably here. Go up to that church, do the halfway house. He just took over. It was like straight Waco. He was like, put his sunglasses on. I'm the master. Y'all listen to what I say. This is what we're gonna do. So, anyways, 78-year-old Claudia is doing it, and all those lands on Stagecoach Road that they're doing for all the new LDS members. She's doing those too. And it's all the Reverend Roger Dale Dinsmore. Did anybody find anything on him yet? Ordained in prison. I was going to play the video of the red truck.
Yeah, I was trying to.
No, Mark.
Open it up on your phone.
Mark had mine. It's on my phone now. And she's got my phone.
Somebody sent me an email though.
But I need the red truck video I was going to show Nita, and it's on my. Nita, I'll email you that one when you email and ask for the records. I'll send you the whole video. It's got some new pictures of the kids that I hadn't seen before, too. But it shows the guy and everything, his name. And the pictures he took, he's at the church. Not today, Sutton. I wish we could create a big enough video that we knew Don would see it too. And it would just be like, hello, Don.
I did. I bought him something.
We got your deed.
I bought him something at Target today.
Bought him some what?
I bought him something at Target.
Who?
Don.
I said I wish we could make a big enough video that Don would see it and be like, hello, I got your deed. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Yeah. He's gonna put this
I bought him something today.
David bought him something today.
At Target while you took a fire net with Merc.
What'd you get him?
It's a surprise. Y'all got to go look at it. I just got to figure out a way to mail it to him.
They said he's been getting handcuffs on the hill.
Look.
He blocked me on Facebook.
Look. Go look at my video that I got him right there. Show it to him.
Where is it?
Hey guys, it's David here. Hey guys, it's David here. David here. David here. I went to Target today. And I picked something up for Dawn today. Bam! They had it on sale. Buy one, get one free. Got you something. Buy one, get you one free. Hey guys, it's David here. Hey guys, it's David here. David here. David here. I went to Target today.
Oh.
I picked something up for Dawn today.
Yeah, Ziggy needs to bring me on live so I can bust the deed out. Will she do it? If we can get Ziggy to do it, I'll bust the deed out. Tell her to bring Prayer Garden on and me. And who else can we get a good argument going? We got to get a Dawn supporter on there. Get a good Dawn supporter. Prayer Garden, me. And I need somebody else on my side too. One of y'all's coming with me. I don't know, Jenna. She won't be on my side unless she's got some facts. Oh, thank you, Jill. That was sweet. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go in there, gloves off. WWE. I don't even know her email. One time I tried it. Yeah, or Nita. But yeah, Ziggy. Ziggy fills my old Jerry Springer habits up. Busting out, Ziggy, I brought receipts. Oh damn. I don't know. The lab and them, I think they try to be too. They don't want to get that serious. Smiley's World, email her and tell her y'all got receipts. Y'all want to come on there? Oh, my confidence. Oh shit, I'd be just fine with them girls. They all right. They can yell a lot. They'll lose their voice eventually. No, I can't do 7 hours. What is it? At mail? Is that at Gmail? Just at mail.com? Oh man, is that her pet? Is she gonna like? I can't say nothing smart then, huh? I haven't figured out how to do that, Laurie. Somebody else I see sends me stuff through Creator thing, and I don't know how to do it yet. I haven't never looked. Ziggy333. We need to bust him out of the water for sure. I want him to know he's busted out of the water. See, channel over here is so small you don't know yet. It's been out for a long time, but like you don't see it. Oh, just mail? Ziggy333 at mail.com. Okay. It's just at mail. That's weird. I never seen that before. Have y'all seen that before? Or is it just me? I never seen that before. At just mail. Maybe we could play that for this Friday night. I can't. She's. Whew. Those are long. And then if we plan it for Friday night, what if we could have his real identity by then? I doubt it, boy. We've been digging for a long time. New to me, too. Bishop Dimmadon. He flipped out when I showed that page about when he was an old bishop. He ran his little church, got kicked out after 2 months. Mail. Okay. She explains it, and it's just mail. She's cutting back on my long hours. Don't you have to pay for the hours after you go that long or something? Said to do me and exactly what that. You know, Nita, that truck is the truck, right? We was talking about going on your channel to bust Don, the doggy diddler. I'm pre-recording. This is what shut up. She might just have a lot to say. We should just probably sit there one day and let her talk. I mean, no, she's been on there like 14 hours. There's no way you could still have stuff to say. I don't have the patience to just hear them yelling over one another about nonsense. Truck's blowed up. Did he burn it down after all that? He says 3 weeks ago, and you know, that's about the time we seen that at the church, guys. I mean, what if he like knows that circulated a video of the thing sitting at the church. You enlarge the picture.
Found you something, buy one, get you one free.
I just opened David's phone and it flipped me off. Is that what Don's truck looks like? The white one? You don't. I won't talk to Don no more. He said all he needed to say in the first week I ever talked to him. Is that what kind of truck Don has? White? Hey, Candace Bly took a fast. Well, hell yeah, I will. Don't worry, they don't get any personal info. Okay. Can you get me some stuff from Amazon wish list? I don't think Amazon could help me with my wish list. If you make a wish list, you should be shareable link. My wish list is my dog and my boy's back, and Amazon can't help me. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help. I don't know anything about Amazon. My husband and I want to do it later. Check my email copy and get a hold of her. Also, I've been sharing your Cash App. Not really, because I didn't need it for dog food. If you would have let me tell you what I would have gotten fucked. Wow. Yeah, she's a greedy little heifer. Damn. So she had a Cash App set up by Voices Behind the Wall. And Candace was really disrespectful about what she was able to buy. Wow. That was rude. Try to remember, is that Don took a picture? Let's see. That white truck, I was wondering, was that Don? Well, I mean, he looks like he has longer hair than the brown-headed boy that we see, yeah. And he's pasty. It does make you wonder why he would have took a picture of that truck. That's odd. Certainly resembles Don. Yeah. And he admitted to taking these pictures? No, that's that one that was wrecked in his yard that he wanted to ask could he take pictures of. This one was the one that was at the church. And it was the boy taking these pictures, putting them on TikTok, asking should he take the ladder wrap off and stuff. Like he was all proud of the truck. Used to be his papa's, and his papa was a painter. And it had been like 500,000 miles. That's why he's all obsessed with this on TikTok. That's where I found him at. There's more than likely that's not Don in these pictures. But he did ask the cops, could he take a picture of that red truck that wrecked on his road going to buy drugs. Well, that wasn't a Toyota Tacoma, and that was like after it all happened. But this guy's been around before and after, and up until 3 weeks ago when he crashed this truck after we knew about it. And now we see it's crashed and in North Carolina. Nope. Well, they should because, I have their entire ancestral history now. There's nothing that I don't have on Karen Everett's Goad. I mean, I'm not missing anything about her life. I mean, I could put it all in a 2-hour video, and the sad thing is, this woman never had not one thing to do with the Wells. She made the mistake of being a lifelong LDS member, but that's about it. I was gonna pull up her life's history. Okay, guys, I said I was done, but I guess I wasn't because it's driving me crazy. Alright, Pamela and Wells still want to know what is their connection to Tennessee? What brought them there? Here. Stop, Mark. I'm recording. Stop. Should I sit me back my own video? Okay, guys, I said I was done, but I guess I wasn't. It's driving me crazy.
What should we do? Let's do it together.
The email I sent somebody, Chase sent me 5 days ago, and it says, how many days does it say I have to wait? It says this weekend should be wrapped up. That was 5 days ago. So I guess it's this coming weekend. So I guess after this coming weekend, I won't have no more questions. Yeah, Patricia Nadine Wells was married to a Don Wells. That's why I always thought Patricia Nadine Wells was probably his mom. But then when he talked about he went to Kentucky and lived with that stepdad, she went by a Patsy Wells. And then with Patricia Nadine Wells, you don't see any mention of Mary or Jeannie Bavario under there. Yeah. Karen poofed and appeared because of his story, and somebody wanted to make his story make sense. So that was their best attempt at making his story make sense, was to put him in Karen's life. If they would have let him tell the story and make him come up with the names, he could have never got there on his own. I absolutely believe that they are polygamous. And I definitely think that the reason why Mary doesn't come forward and Mary has so many last names and stuff is because of her past and all the last names the family has and what was going on there when they were children. And I don't think she can control that. I just think if I were her, I would come clean with that so that Jill, you can just hang that up. I don't even know. It was not funny. And I mean, I just realized I got that email. I didn't know he had sent me anything. But I knew I had talked to him and I was mad about that. But I personally know what happened that day. What I can see with my own eyes is enough to tell me this is not my first trip down this lane. If the mom and dad didn't call 911 and hours passed, between the time the picture was taken and the time, police found out about it, or they waited till the next morning, I may say there's a chance, but there's not a chance in hell that any of these stories he's telling is true. Nor would you ever have an FBI agent with eyes on a child and just waiting for the driver of the red truck to tell him who the girl is that lured her down the driveway. I mean, to even think he believed that story makes me wonder who was I dealing with all along. I mean, nice is fine, and it's fine to be friends with people, but there's a time and a place we say friends are one thing and this is another thing, and this is about a child, and I can't have you in this world because this world's not for you. Going and looking for a child, maybe that is for you, and maybe that's what you need to stick to. And I've got to stick over here and do actual research. And I begged him to listen to actual research. When I called him that day, I sat here on live. I begged him to listen to actual facts that Don was not who he said he was, and let's talk about it. But he was already in the office of that private investigator, and that private investigator already made him believe all those things. You already did that. You did that today. You did that today. That's what you signed electronically, Mark.
I know, but why did you send that way?
Because I'd asked him for it earlier, before you signed it. Breeder wives.
She got my phone.
I don't know which. I think I got your phone.
You want me to put I signed it right there?
Let me take your temperature.
Oh, well, hugs back to you. Yep. All right. Well, I'm welcome. Nita Hattenoffer, Ziggy Hattenoffer. We'll see who really wants the facts. They offer, I'll show up. Just send it. You see me what I'm doing right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just asking you. Do you want me to wait and come back later?
Please.
Let's try that.
You missed what one? Smiley's World?
Oh, you're fine. No fever.
Probably. I haven't heard her. I don't listen to it very long. Yeah, you wasn't on here, Jill. We just said that we was going to give Summer a rest because evidently they just want to keep messing with our emotions with that. We know where she is and she's fine. Oh, we don't know where. We need some more billboards and flyers. So I said, she deserves some rest and respect, and none of this is her problem. So I just decided let's just take war to them. So it's game on, Wells. Let's go. I mean, every secret they've got, Grandma, Grandis, Jeannie, Candace, every one of them. Every one of their dirty little hands is in it, so let's do it. Oh no, when I was on live here, and I called him on the phone to come on live, and he was in the detective's office talking to them, and he told me what they were saying, and I was already shaking my head. I told David he was drinking the Kool-Aid. Nita's World's in here. She's not a sympathizer with anybody. Nobody wants to bash them. I don't want to bash them. I bash bad behavior, though. We bash bad behavior in here, no problem. Yeah, I mean, Helen, what do I know? I sent money too, so. And I'm just trying not to talk about that whole situation because there's still, if I say more about it, it's going to get blown out of proportion, and that ain't what we need to talk about because, unfortunately, it's going to get kicked on down the road now. It took 3 years to ever bring Baby Joe Clyde Daniels' case to trial. It's looking like that or more for this one to ever. Grandma. That's what I say all the time. But we really are not bashing them. We're bashing their behavior because if they had come out acting like normal, civilized human beings any day, we would all say, what do you need? I remember all of us at the beginning were like, what do they need? What do the kids need? We was all trying to figure out what we can do to help that family out. So it just isn't a bunch of us decided to gang up on some poor pitiful people over there. I mean, that's the shit that pisses me off. I get tired of hearing to leave them alone and how good they are. I mean,
What my gift was to Dawn. I found it while you was out. And you took a fire now.
the middle finger I already did.
Oh,
Every
y'all
time
like
I
that?
opened your phone, you gave me a middle finger. I hit you with it.
Y'all like that?
Okay, Nita emailed us. I'm gonna send you all that stuff so you'll have it. That's right. That's how they should be treating them, like Megan Boswell. Sure ain't no better than Megan Boswell or Lori Vallow or any of them other ones out there that's done the same thing. Same thing every day. Hey, did you guys catch that? The bio dad of the missing Bakersfield boys today? Classic and sincere. Their real dad spoke today on News Nation for the first time. I thought that was pretty good that he came forward. You know, I know they feel embarrassed and stuff because the boys were taken away, but I honestly don't feel like they had a right to take them kids away, to be honest. So I think that there's a lot of dirt in that wood pile. Well, he finally come forward and they're just going to try to start that investigation back up and see what's going on. See what happened to his kids. You know, I think they took them because one had a broken arm and felt like they weren't being taken care of by the real mom. But see, there's a background with that family. Like their mom, Wanda, works in child services, and they had already got like 6 kids adopted by her son. They were getting major checks on all these kids, and they got one brother high up in the NAACP and the government, and they can pretty much, it seems like they were picking out kids they could get.
Watch me.
Did you get this for tonight?
Yeah.
Bella just sent it.
David just sent it, Nita. Well, y'all, I love y'all. I gotta get off here and go feed Merps. She's getting wild. But we'll see y'all. We're gonna make a few videos. You're gonna come back on tomorrow, babe?
Yeah.
David said he'll be back on live tomorrow. If y'all have any questions, shoot us an email. We love y'all.
Breaking news.
David said he'll do breaking news. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.